Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is Dee, and today we're going to talk about the full moon in Sagittarius, which happens Friday evening. And the full moon is really about ideals and visions that are heightened during this full moon lunar eclipse, which is in Sagittarius. Okay, so we're going to tap into the expansive energy of Sagittarius and release anything that's keeping you small. And this spread that I'm using is from Biddy Tarot. And, the questions that it asks is, how has my awareness expanded in the last 6 months? How am I progressing towards my goals? Which beliefs and ideals am I passionate about? Where can I be more open and truthful in my life? What is my guiding vision for the future? And what do I need to release in order to feel free? Okay, so as I'm shuffling the cards, we're going to focus on that full moon in Sagittarius. What's the message for the full moon in Sagittarius? June 5th, what's the message for the full moon in Sagittarius? How can we tap into that expansive energy and release anything that is keeping us small? Okay, how has my awareness expanded in the last 6 months? The ancestor comes out, a life lessons card. So how am I progressing towards my goals? Another card flies out. Another life lessons card, the Woodward. What beliefs and ideals am I passionate about now? What ideals and beliefs am I passionate about now during this full moon in Sagittarius? What beliefs and ideals am I passionate about now? Queen of Bows, the hare. Where can I be more open and truthful in my life? Going forward, where can I be more open and truthful in my life? Two cards come out. 8 of Vessels and 7 of Arrows. So some rebirth as well as some insecurity going on there. What is the guiding vision for the future? What is the guiding vision for the future? What is the guiding vision for the future during this full moon in Sagittarius? The Archer, staying true to your goals. And what do you need to release in order to feel free? What do you need to release in order to feel free during this full moon in Sagittarius? And 2 cards pop out on that. 9 of Bows, respect, and 8 of Arrows, struggle. All right, so there are the cards. More than what I expected, but this will be an interesting full moon in Sagittarius. To looking at the ideals and the visions that are going to happen during this full moon lunar eclipse. And the energy that's out there, usually that lunar eclipse energy is very strong. So we need to look at that expansive energy that lunar eclipse gives us, and try to release anything that's holding us back. Okay, so how is your awareness expanded in the last 6 months? It's the ancestor, and with that ancestor card. What that tells me is over the last 6 months, the way you've expanded, you've listened to what the universe has for you. Okay, and as a result, you've traveled through that birch tree, and you've been walking on your journey. You've been walking on your path. You listened to what that beat of that drum was telling you as you were moving forward. Okay, and you've expanded on that in the last 6 months. So take time to sit back and look and say, where was I 6 months from now, and where am I now? I know for myself, I look at it, and 6 months ago I was just starting this channel. 6 months ago I was doing just a card of the day, and now I've expanded, my role into doing a full moon or a new moon, series. And on my website, thespiritspath.com, I've also started to integrate some of the YouTube posts. All right, and I've even written some blogs based on what's been going on. So in that aspect, for me, I'm able to expand. So how have you expanded in the last 6 months with this ancestor, with that beat of the drum, that universal beat of the drum that that in your soul is moving you forward? How are you progressing through your goals? Is represented by the Woodward, which is to me it's a strength card. So as you've moved forward in the last 6 months, you've grown stronger. You haven't grown weaker. You've grown stronger. You've grown stronger in the way you're using your energy, you've grown stronger in maybe how you're becoming grounded, okay? And, you know, you're not holding on to those fears and doubts, okay, that were holding you back. And that's what, you know, what your spiritual path is all about. It's all about moving forward. It's all about taking the time to recognize, you know, the growth that you have in your life, all right? Because growth, actually, you know, is the same as strength. It's giving you that knowledge. Strength is knowledge. Strength is power. You know, strength is, you know, something where, you know, you can understand what the universe has for you. Okay, and as you continue to grow, you're going to get stronger, you know, in what's happening as you progress towards those goals, whatever those goals may be: career goals, relationship goals, financial goals, you know, educational goals, you know, whatever that may, you know, come about. Okay. The beliefs and ideas that you're passionate about now are represented by that Queen of Bows. And the way I kind of like that is the Queen, you know, she rules the castle. She knows what's going on. And this Bows is the energy that, you know, this Queen represents is an opportunity to become passionate about, you know, what's going on within your community or what's going on within, you know, your own little realm that you control. You know, looking at the passionate, creative energy of, you know, of your beliefs and ideas that you do have, you know, and how you can continue progressing, you know, using those beliefs and ideas with your goals, you know, as I said earlier, with the strength. Tying these two cards in, you know, and maybe this is a person to come into your life to help you understand that passion that you do have. And, you know, maybe it's a career change. Maybe it's something to do different in your house or within a relationship. Okay, this Queen is there to help nurture that along. Okay, to help nurture that full moon to become more passionate about those beliefs and goals that you do have. Okay, so you can become stronger. So you can, you know, walk that universal beat that ancestor has for you. The two cards that came out on the where can I be more open and truthful in my life is the Eight of Vessels and the Seven of Arrows, insecurity. All right, and let's see if I can get those up there for you. That Eight of Vessels is all about rebirth. It's all about continually filling up your cup, continually looking at opportunities to grow. Okay, and that Seven of Arrows, insecurity, is realizing that, you know, while things may be challenging, while things may be, you know, bringing self-doubt and fear, you need to conquer that insecurity within yourself. You can't stand on that rock and let those vines grab you. You have to move forward. Okay, you're being nurtured by that Queen of Bows. Okay, so to be more open and truthful in life, you have to be able to speak your truth. Because when you speak your truth, you're going to be, you know, there's going to be more energy coming in. Okay, it's going to be more positive energy, and you have to get past those own insecurities of, you know, should I say this to somebody, or, you know, should I have these emotions with what's going on? All right, and just believe in yourself, believe in the opportunity that's being presented to you. Okay, that you can move forward with the beliefs and ideals in the next 6 months, you know, that you become passionate about. Because if you're not, if you're going to become insecure, and you know what that's going to do is that's going to lead to instability, all right, and put fear and self-doubt. And you don't want that to move forward on that path. You want it to be open and truthful. Okay, so look within to, you know, to take on those fears and doubts, become more stronger. Okay, and don't let that insecurity, don't let those arrows pierce you. Okay, you know, kind of deflect them, because you're being reborn during this process. When you're speaking your truth and you're being more open, when you're following what Spirit has to you, okay, you're being reborn. You're getting that renewal of that energy, that water energy coming through, that psychic energy, that emotional energy. All right, and the arrows is just, it's fire energy. It's, you know, use those Seven of Arrows as more of a passion. Okay, to help you. You know, use it to your advantage, not to let it hold you back. So that's the message with those two cards for, you know, what you can move to open and be truthful in your life. Now, what is guiding you? What is guiding your vision for the future? It's another life lessons card. You got 3. during this full moon in Sagittarius. And this card is telling me for you to continue moving on your ideals and beliefs. Stay true to your goal. Stay true to the mark that's sitting there. Stay true and let your arrows fly. Take that breath, focus, okay, and hit that mark. May not be tomorrow, may not be next week, okay, but stay true to yourself and stay true to the goals that are happening within your life for your ideals and beliefs, because that's the guiding vision for your future, is staying on target. When you stay on target and you don't let things distract you on your path, okay, you're able to move forward. And then what do you need to release in order to feel free? Again, 2 cards that came up on that. The 9 of Bows and the 8 of Arrows. The 9 of Bows and the 8 of Arrows. 9 of Bows is all about respect. Okay. And it's toward the end. 10 of Bows is responsibility, but that 9 of Bows means that, your tribe, your community, those that you love, have given you that respect. Okay. Maybe you even get that respect from yourself. Okay. And that 8 of Arrows is all about struggle. Okay. So what do you need to release in order to feel free? Release that struggle. Let it go. Okay. Don't worry about the broken arrows behind you. Okay, because there are people out there that respect you for what you do. Respect you for, using the energy that you do as you're going forward. You release that struggle. Release the opportunities that are there that are holding you back, that are going back to that 7 of Arrows, insecurity. Okay, release those opportunities. Release that emotion. Okay, and know that in order for you to expand during this full moon in Sagittarius, okay, you have to garner that respect. You have to understand that, there are people out there that respect you for what you do. Have that own self-respect. And when you let that go and you become more free, okay, that's where you can stand taller. That's where you can be more confident in your words, be more bold in your actions, okay, as you move, during this full moon in Sagittarius, to use that expansive energy and release those things that are keeping you small. That 8 of Arrows, that's small stuff. You won't be able to move as fast as you want on your journey if you keep holding on to things. So that's the message coming out of the full moon in Sagittarius as we look at the expansive energy and what you need to release that's keeping you small or not allowing you to grow. Okay, just to review, how's your awareness expanded in the last 6 months? Okay, you've listened to what that ancestor said. You've walked through the birch trees and you're on your path. You listen to that universal beat. Okay, you've listened to what your soul has to say to you. You're progressing through your goals because you're becoming stronger in your knowledge, stronger in your wisdom, stronger in your character as you're moving forward. Okay, and that's helping you with your, expanding your energy. It's helping you with also releasing those things that are holding you back. Listen to that Queen of Bows. Okay, as she continues to nurture, your ideals and beliefs. Okay, she's also going to nurture that passion that you have, to help you hit those ideals and goals. Okay, because the more you become passionate about something, the more the universe sees that and just going to give you more as you're moving forward. Where can you be more open and truthful in your life? Again, the 8 of Arrows and 7 of Arrows and the 8 of Vessels. You're being reborn now. Let that emotional energy of that full moon, that expansive energy, overflow your cup. Okay? And let that energy flow. At the same time, let go of those insecurities because that's what's holding you back. That's what's making you, feel small. Let that energy of that 8 of Vessels, like I said, keep everything flowing, overflowing. Okay? And when those overflowing emotions and those overflowing psychic abilities, end up happening, it's going to help create more expansion in your life. Okay, and it's going to release some of that negative energy that you do have, all right, and push that into the ground and then propel you forward. The guiding vision for that future is that Archer card, staying on track. Okay, staying on track with your arrows, staying on point with your target, knowing what your goals are, knowing which direction you want to go, knowing where your beliefs and ideals are, okay, that you're passionate about. Knowing that, you know, if I stay true to that target, if I stay true to that goal of what I want to do, you know, that expansive energy is going to come in, it's going to bless me even more. Okay, it's going to take me to a new level on my spiritual journey, my new level on my spiritual path. And what do you need to release in order to feel free? Release that aspect of that struggle, that 8 of arrows that's coming up. You know, any struggle that you do have is an opportunity to learn and grow. Okay, and as you continue to move forward, you'll gain more respect from those that are around you, more respect in your career, more respect for, you know, the people you deal with, more self-respect for yourself. Okay, and that in itself, when you bring in that self-respect and you understand that, you know, hey, you know, I'm pretty good at what I do. You know, I do things the right way. You know, people listen to me. I have some influence as a leader. Okay, that's expansive energy in itself because you're sharing it. You're doing that in the spirit of love. You're sharing it with others. Okay, and at the same time, people are looking at that going, you know what? I can learn from this guy. I can understand, you know, what's going on. All right? And it gains you that healthy respect. But if you're struggling to get that message out, if you're struggling with the insecurities, okay, to be open and truthful, that's only going to hold you back. It's only going to slow you down on your spiritual path during this full moon in Sagittarius. That expansive energy is not going to be as expansive, okay? Because that expansive energy wants to just, you know, blow you away, all right? It wants to give you more than you can handle, to see if you can handle it, and then continue to give you more, okay? So that's the message of that full moon in Sagittarius. If you know, hope this resonates with you, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And this is D for the Spirit's Path. You know, you can look at my website. I'm going to post something about the full moon in Sagittarius on that probably tomorrow, and that's thespiritspath.com. I hope you enjoyed the message. Again, like I said, you know, hit that like button and subscribe. And this is D for the Spirit's Path, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care, God bless, and enjoy that full moon in Sagittarius, everybody.